Hey, what's up, guys? Dagon30 here. And I got a way here to increase your PC stability, especially if you're running low on RAM. So, if you're running a laptop with only 16 gigs of RAM, or maybe even 8 if it's older, or if your desktop just seems to have some stability issues, I have this way of making your PC more stable and allowing you to use your RAM more efficiently, and it's called creating a page file, also known as virtual memory. Now, the caveat to virtual memory is that it will take up a little bit of your hard drive space, and because what it does is it takes like the background processes, the more mundane stuff, and it kind of puts it in your virtual memory and allows it to be ran that way, while your physical RAM is put towards the tasks that you're running, like gaming or video editing and stuff like that. Matter of fact, even if you have 64 plus gigs of RAM, it's good to set up a page file anyways to increase your system stability. I did it for mine and it worked even better actually. So let's get started here. First thing you got to do is actually figure out how much RAM you already have. Some people don't know, especially if you bought a new laptop or you bought a third party from someone else. And the easy way to figure that out is you can right click at the bar here, go to Task Manager, or go Control Alt Delete the old fashioned way. Go to Performance, click on Memory if it wasn't already there, and it'd be right in this area. And it'll tell you what you got going. Okay, so remember that number, 64 gigs. And from there, you go to the search bar and type in the word advanced. And you'll come up with View Advanced System Settings. When you click on that, this window is going to pop up right here called System Properties. I was letting y'all catch up. All right, now we got Performance. So you're going to go to Advanced, Performance, and then click on Settings. And then from there, you're going to go to Advanced, and you're going to see this something here called Virtual Memory. And then from that, you're going to hit Change. And this window is going to pop up. Now, I've already got mine set up. As you can see, I have it set for custom, but yours is going to say automatically manage page file size for all drives. So Windows has its own way of doing it, and honestly, it's not that efficient. Doesn't matter what Windows you have, 10 or 11. It's okay, but it's not the best. And the way I'm showing you here is probably the better way. So from there, you want to click on custom size. So there's this big old math equation to figure out what you're supposed to put in here. And the way it works is you take 1 gig, which is 1024 megabytes, and then you times that by the amount of RAM that you got, which in my case was 64. And then you take the number from that, and then you times that by 1.5, and that'll be your initial size, and whatever number that comes up. In my case, that was 98,304. And then again, you take that 64 times 1024, and then you times that by 3, and then you put that as the maximum right there. And that's where you figure out what to put in there, and then you hit OK, and then you restart. Lucky for you, instead of going through all that math equation and stuff like that, right in this area, I'm posting what should go in each one. That way it's easy for y'all. Y'all don't have to do the math, and I'm just cutting a lot of the middleman stuff out of there for you. So just pause the video, look up, where RAM that you have, and there you go. Afterwards, you can, like I said, press OK, restart your PC, and run some stability tests. If you're running anything like 3D Mark and OCCT, that's a good one too. And your system should run smoother. There should be less game stuttering. Sometimes it might even solve some game stuttering. And like I said before, it's because it takes all that RAM and puts all that mundane stuff in the background in your virtual memory part. And all your main physical memory, your RAM, goes into the task that you're running. And it overall, it just helps great. Like I do some video editing, as you can tell, I'm getting better as I go. And it made it actually a little smoother. Even I noticed, and I'm running on 64 gigs. And we all know it's hard to afford RAM right now, as expensive as it is. So, but that's it, guys. Like I said, just look at the values that I have on here, and that's about it, guys. And I hope you like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye.